Hello friends. So everyone would be now ready for preliminary examination, and I hope you are prepared well. But obviously there would be a question of a lot of fear and anxiety about what to do for the examination tomorrow. But I think we have discussed too much about questions and how to solve these questions and everything in the previous videos itself. So I thought of just giving you all the best and talking about in general terms about this examination. So actually, in this question of people kept asking me. I'll start with this. People kept asking me, why do you read books? So actually, so I was also reading this book by Nick Lane, Power, Sex, and Suicide, but it's actually about mitochondria and its meaning of life. And mitochondria, I think, was a question in 2021. So the importance of this is a book about importance of mitochondria and how it has helped in evolution of this complex human that we see. But while reading that, see, in terms of all these things, as to the question of why do you read books, I read books to search for answers which I do not have. While preparing for this examination, I had many questions. I had many fears and anxieties, like the moment that we are right now. For these moments, I was not able to get answers anywhere else. I was always thinking for answers, why, how do I mean, in the sense that, see, this fear is so overwhelming. How do I overcome that? And I found the answers in these books only. That is the point. I got addicted to reading books. And history, actually, if you see, history is something which I really like. Reading these history books and the meaning of all these things, how this evolution came about, all these things actually helped me find some of the answers. And you can ask me, what is the answer? But the answer that I got was, if you look at history, people would say the pages of history are strewn with blood. You will find World War I, World War II. You will find so many, 7-year war, American Revolution, all these revolution, all these, bloodthirsty people conquering places. That will be the evolution or the history that we read. But these things, see, once you go a little further behind how this evolution came about, you will start finding answers for the real questions as to why we are so scared. Should we be so scared, or should we have all these anxieties and things? But in that only I found an answer. For example, if you see in these books, it has given that see, we are fearing this examination is a true fact, but it is given that, see, there has been 5 to 6 times extinctions have happened. If you imagine, the species which were there nearly got extinct, and it was not 1 or 2 species getting extinct. Nearly 99% of species at one point of time got extinct. What do I learn from this? If you ask me, what do I learn from this? When I look at this, I don't see destruction. I don't see blood. I see the hope and perseverance of a particular species. I see that from this book, I understood that we are driven with, fire of perseverance that no other species or, no other place in this universe you will find it. It's we that you see every day around yourself are having this power of perseverance. And that is the most important point that, I think as a civil services aspirant tomorrow you should have. You should not think about, the past failures or the past results. The past results would have come, maybe some of you might have written this examination and would not have cleared this examination. Some of you might have not cleared preliminary examination, mains examination. Some of you might be wondering whether to give this examination or not. But I see that you think about the whole thing as a process of evolution. Somebody might be clearing in first attempt. Somebody might be clearing in second attempt. Somebody might be clearing in third attempt. Somebody might, go for the fourth attempt. People don't understand, and there is a misconception, first time somebody clearing or second time somebody clearing, or somebody clearing in the 8th time, 8th attempt, 6th attempt, they have so many attempts. See, as each attempt goes, as each year goes by, the problems will actually increase. The fear will actually increase. The anxiety will start creeping in. Everyone will start saying things, and the whole pressure of, as I told you, the species, they got buried. As in the sedimentation, you will find in geography, sedimentation happens. You will be fossilized. And that is what I think maybe most of you might be wondering, how do you give this examination without having the pressure of others asking about this examination? So, brother, clear bandingla. See, this pressure will always be there. Tomorrow, you're going to carry this pressure. And that is what I feel you should, you should not think about the external environments. See, there is a wonderful sports analogy, how Olympians or how cricket players actually handle the pressure. They seem to handle this pressure by thinking about what they are going to do in the field. They will not think about what the crowd is cheering, what that person actually cheered about me, or what that person actually spoke about me, what that interviewer asked about me. No. When it comes to the examination or when it comes to the game, they will be focused on that day. Previous day, they will be, as usual, the same human beings as you are right now. You are also thinking about what will happen if we don't clear. Somebody will come and ask me whether you have cleared it or not. So many years have passed, you have not provided result. What do you say for your family? What do you say for your friends? What do you say for many other things? People will keep asking you. And I get, see, that also was one of the factors which I also, I was also pressured into that. But again, these pressures will be today in the hall. Okay, in the hall. That is what Roger Federer does. That is what Vishwanathan Anand does. If you read there, Vishwanathan Anand has written one more. That is the point. I found answers for all these tough scenarios in books. Vishwanathan Anand has written a book. In that book, he talks about, in the moment of the game, he will be focusing on the game. See, other things which have happened outside the hall. Roger Federer does that. How he is able to do all these victories till 35, 36 years of, playing the game is that in the match, he will not think about outside. Similarly, I ask you this one thing. Tomorrow, see, whatever may have been your past, you might have cleared prelims, you might have failed mains, you might have gone to interview, somebody would have said whether you will clear this or not, somebody would ask you, see, your age is this, or somebody would tell, see, you are a girl, why are you not married? People will keep on asking questions. But tomorrow in the hall, think about the preliminary examination question paper. Think about the cutoff. Don't ever think about 100 questions. No. See, your job is not to think about the 100 questions. Your job is to think about the cutoff. The cutoff will be less than 50. See, your job is to think about that, See, that is why I ask you sincerely and with open heart to keep your mind open, to think about the question in an open fashion, to mark those questions regularly. Do not wait for marking those questions at the end of the examination. See, evolution did not happen in, see, 0 years we were born, sorry, the things were born, 4 billion, 4.5 billion years ago we came. It did not happen in one step. It has to be continuous. You have to mark the paper. You have to continuously solve the paper, continuously mark it. Don't wait for the last 10 minutes. So this is what I wanted to say about this examination. See, I don't want to say more about how do you do this examination, what important questions, that you will find tomorrow. But I feel that one more sense, I'll finish with this. See, I feel that, again, reading history, I understood that every nation had a breaking point. Europe, Britain had a breaking point. France had a breaking point. USA had a breaking point. Japan had a breaking point. Japan, after the Meiji Revolution, had. Europe had after the Industrial Revolution. Similarly, I feel this is the breaking point of India. This is the breaking point of India. And you guys, see, not the, see, I'm an 80s generation, 80s kid now. See, it is the generation of 90s and 2K kids who are going to, be the pillar of this country. You guys are going to be the pillars of this country. See, 30 years down the line, when you are secretaries of this country, you will be making a remarkable change in the history of India. That is why you guys should not be scared. See, other than 90s, 80s, okay, 80s, okay, 80s kids. See, we can also contribute. We will be contributing to you. See, that is what I am doing, I think, by being a part of your journey. But you guys should not fear. There is immense opportunities which are awaiting. You guys should not think this examination is just see, this is your life, this is at the end, this is the end of life. No, see, UPSC is not the end. UPSC is a means to an end. It is for discovering who you are. So tomorrow in the hall, it's not the end of everything. It's the beginning of something awesome, which is going to happen tomorrow. Think about it. I don't know. I don't know whether see, I said I meant any meaning when I spoke about all these things, but I sincerely think and hope you do this examination well. All the best. Only one thing, do not fear this examination even for a second. Fear is the only reason why I think I could not clear. People keep asking, what is the reason? What is the reason? What is the reason? See, I do not know the reason, but I think it was fear. Fear I got out of all the things that were told about this examination. Under the sun examination, under the carpet examination. See, tomorrow you check the question. The questions are going to be logical, attainable, achievable, common human intelligence based question paper. All the best. Thank you.